Good evening and breaking news today as the world reacts to the announcement that Doctor Who will not be having a Christmas special for the first time in 13 years. Chaos takes to the streets as fans of the hit sci-fi series protest the choice to air the episode a week later than usual.
A bang went off, the police started charging towards us. Well, my reaction was just grab my mate and we just ran down this road, but that's as far as I know.
Crowds gathered outside Downing Street earlier today, demanding a response from the government to change the schedule back.
Theresa May! Don't you dare! Theresa May! Don't you dare!
Mrs May herself has spent the morning in the Commons answering questions from MPs, and there's now growing speculation a leadership challenge could be imminent. And the government is falling apart.
These decisions were not taken lightly, but I believe it is a decision that is firmly in the national interest. I know that there will be difficult days ahead. This is a decision which will come under intense scrutiny, and that is entirely as it should be and entirely understandable. And I firmly believe, with my head and my heart, that this is a decision which is in the best interests of our entire United Kingdom.
Theresa May's confidence in the BBC's choice to exit Doctor Who from the Christmas Day television schedule was not commonly echoed by the public, who seemed to be strongly against the decision.
How would you sum it up right now?
Chaos. Complete and utter chaos, isn't it? It doesn't feel like anybody knows really what's going on, or it doesn't feel like anybody knows what they're doing. So, yeah, it's quite scary, I suppose.
Awful. Dreadful.
I suppose it's a complicated business, though, isn't it? There's a lot at stake. The people have very strong opinions.
Yeah, but that's what they're paid for. They should be able to do their job.
Worried words from an uncertain public, but the news that came as a shock to many may have been planned over a longer period of time than people think. A man claiming to have worked on Doctor Who before Chris Chibnall took over gave an exclusive interview to the BBC shortly after the announcement of no Christmas special. For privacy reasons, we have altered his name, voice and appearance in fear that, like the Christmas special, Chris Chibnall may try and cancel this man, too.
It was kind of an outrage what happened. Absolute terror. When so many people wanted it, there was no reason for it to go off. I took Chris out for dinner, just as a friend, just to hear what he was up to. He said, look, certainly not going to be a Christmas special. I was just upset. Everybody was cross. He did it for a giggle, he did it for a laugh, for fun. Chris made this decision on his own to wind up people on internet message boards. This pains me. This pains me to an extraordinary extent, because Peter Capaldi was the one and only Doctor.
Bold accusations of evil intent, that, if true, are the cause of pain and suffering that has affected more than just the public.
We expect our homes to be a place of safety, sanctuary even, which makes it all the more shocking when the comfort they provide is shattered.
A devastated Queen gives an emotional special broadcast announcement on the show she's adored since 1963, and her views are shared worldwide.
I think it's a disgrace, and I say that. I think they're going to suffer the consequences. They already are. It's a disgrace what took place. It's a disgrace, and I think they ought to apologize to start with.
Controversial Donald Trump condemns Doctor Who, a show he once loved, even though it had previously mocked him for being orange. But the Christmas controversy was a step too far, and world leaders alike have put their differences aside to try and resolve this global catastrophe. North Korea is one such nation, with Kim Jong-un making a rare speech, addressing Doctor Who's showrunner Chris Chibnall directly.
지난해 미국과 그 추종 세력들이 반공하고 고립 압살 책동은 극도에 달하였으며 우리 혁명은 가슴이 뜨거워집니다. 나는 간과하고도 영광스러운 투쟁의 나날에 뜻과 마음을 같이 하며 이 위대한 승리는 당의 병진 노선과 과학 중시 사상의 정당성과 생활력의 뚜렷한 증세이며 부강조국 건설의 확고한 전망을 열어놓고 우리 군대와 인민에게 필승의 신심을 안겨준 역사적 장거입니다. 지난해 우리는 각종 핵 운반 수단과 함께 초강력 열핵무기 시험도 보유하게 되었습니다.
Threatening words from the supreme leader of North Korea, who coincidentally has been voted #1 Doctor Who fan by his nation every year since 2011. Since his speech, Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump have met and decided to join together, putting all differences and the past behind, to work together to ensure this Christmas doesn't go without Doctor Who. Chris Chibnall is yet to comment on his decision to ruin literally everyone's Christmas, but if he did, he would probably say this: "Change is part of life and Doctor Who is a show that thrives on change. And now I am the god of that. I am the god of change and no one can stop me." Female Doctor. Longer episodes. Shorter series. Sunday slot. No Christmas. How far can I go? Let's find out. Ha 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 ha. Worrying words that Chris Chibnall could possibly say. For now, the world mourns the loss of a Doctor Who Christmas special. A great loss that will go down in history as perhaps the greatest loss of all time.
And that is all from the BBC News at 1, so it's goodbye from me. And on BBC One now, we'll join the BBC's news teams where you are. Have a very good afternoon.